All right, I want to dive right into this, a little informal update on Doomsday Kingdom. The very first thing I want to start off with is an apology to everyone who put in the most recent orders for issue 2 and the first print. Things just took longer, a lot longer than I expected to get everything shipped out. Now, I am hoping we're going to have at least like 95%, if not more, up to 100% shipped out, hopefully by the end of this week, beginning of next week. I do want to show you guys some of the stuff we had here. There was a couple issues. I'm not going to get into excuses. It's late. It's my fault. You know, it falls on me. And these are things you learn is you feel like you got a good estimate for the printer, because we are at the mercy of the printers, and the printers have been doing an amazing job. We do go through multiple different printers though, for different things like the comic and the book plates, and then we have the cards. But there was one thing we got in where we only received half the order, and I had to get in contact with the company, and then just other things took a little longer. I think there was one in particular, one of the cards that went with the signature series, I think it was like 3 weeks later than I expected. So and like I said, I'm not even gonna fault blame. I'm just gonna accept the blame, because now I know start ordering the stock well in advance, and I mean well in advance. So again, it falls on me, and I do feel pretty shitty. I know with online stuff, especially with just degenerates out there starting either Kickstarters or Indiegogos, where it's all hype and it's all build up and like, yeah, we're gonna do this thing, we're gonna send you books and comics and all that, and there's so many projects that just fall through, you know, and the people who invested into projects either lose out on it or, oh my god, is the microphone off? No, the microphone's on. Alright, but long story short, let me show you guys some things. I do want to discuss a little update, and it does kind of connect into tomorrow's update, and then we're going to get into some more Walking Dead discussions on the channel. But I showed you guys we got our stock of, what is this? I have a whole shrink wrap here. You guys already know we got issue 2 in. You guys already know we got and this is for people who are just catching up. We got the the second print of issue number 1 in, and I don't think I showed you guys these. These are going to be exclusive to you guys. We're not going to make these again. Now, we have a lot of people interested in the trading cards, and if we can make a lot more, and we will be maybe like issue 3, 4-ish, we'll try to come out with multiple different ones you can add in, different ones you purchase on the site, and they do come signed. We have a little back right up here, and then there's a little block where they come signed with me and the artists, or just me, or just the artist. It's all pretty much random, but most people will get my signature, especially if you're in the US. And then there's some UK orders, just by the way we ship things out, where you will have both mine and the artist. But then again, if you ever find one of us at a convention coming up when we start doing conventions and you're missing one of our signatures, just, you know, get it on the card. A neat little thing I thought to include, instead of just having the website info, I thought I'd make that little box and design it so you can get a signature on there as well. But this is the one with the rider and his mask that you guys will be getting, and we will not be making these again. This will be just exclusive for everyone putting in the orders now. The other ones, the original one, the rider, we will be remaking these, and for anyone coming on board on issue 2 or 3, if you want to purchase them, these will be a little cheap add-on thing that you can get. Maybe we could find a way to get it if, you know, you want to purchase just this, but I saw it as like an add-on thing. Oh, here's a little thing you can add on to a comic or whatever else we sell when we start getting into the higher issues and we start, you know, collecting a volume and everything like that. So again, we will be reprinting the original rider one from it's a panel from issue 1, and then we have this is for just you guys doing the pre-orders, and then we have the Best Buddies. This goes along with the signature series for issue number 2, and as well as the signature series for issue number 2. For some reason, I love how these came out especially. Now, we had a book plate for issue number 1, and these are the book plates for issue number 2. The signature series. Now, if you're new here, The signature series is my signature, James the artist's signature, and it's limited to 150. And this artwork here will never be made into a poster. It'll never be made into a print or a bookmark or a t-shirt or anything. It only will be found in the signature series, and from issue 2 on, if we can keep it going, the signature series will have an exclusive artwork that you can only get in the signature series. I thought that would be a neat thing to help us grow this project, but also give something to you guys, the collectors who wanted a little bit more instead of just a signed copy or a regular copy. So this is kind of like our big thing for each issue. And I love the idea, and I know it was my idea, but I love the idea of having that, exclusive print, so that way someone picking up the signature series, if you're really into the story, it's something that I thought, if The Walking Dead was a new indie comic out now and they had something and I was like, oh my god, I'm really into this, that would be something that would that I would absolutely love, So I hope you guys love it too, but I don't know if this is showing up good on camera or what, but in person, there's something about this that just looks absolutely incredible. I think this is the different colors because the signature series for issue number 1 was the Rider, but it had a lot of the orange and dark brown and black in it, and this has a variety of different colors. So I think for some reason that one just really pops in my opinion. Now, the signature series for number 1 is still one of my all-time favorite images for Doomsday Kingdom. I'm not trying to knock that, but so we have absolutely everything. We're shipping out stuff, and like I said, I'm hoping to be absolutely finished by the end of next week at the latest. I'm hoping we even resolve any issues or any mix-ups. We do pretty good, and I think that's another thing I want to highlight. And again, I don't mean to make an excuse, but I just want to let you guys know that it's not simple neglect. With issue number 1, I had to take 3 weeks off of work, I told you guys before, just to do shipping. But it's not just shipping. We had literally one order. I'm trying to think if there was any other mix-ups in the UK. We had one US order out of the hundreds and hundreds and hundreds that I shipped out personally. Because of my system, I have a system where I triple check every single order that goes out, and it's logged and recorded and triple checked. We had one order that had a mistake, and we're not talking about anything getting damaged in the whatchamacallit. We're talking about a mistake on our end packing the orders. We had one. It was an order where the signatures weren't put on the day and night variants. And you know what? I need to look and see if I make sure I resolve that, because I'm putting that in with their new order now. I believe that was how we resolved that. We did have another order that got held up in customs for some reason, and we're personally taking care of that because I feel absolutely terrible about the person. The customs just didn't tell them they had a package. They held it at customs, and then they just sent it back to me. So really shitty situation. But so yeah, that is everything, and I really like these. I do want your input on these if you like the trading cards. So far we have a couple dozen people that are interested in these, but if we make more, not just like 1 or 2 and that's it, we end it, they want to be able to grab a few of these. So we are interested in making more, and Rebel's going to be an important character coming up, Tristan's sister, and so obviously this is going to be a little special, but later on she's growing on me as the story's unfolding. But I promise, as a zombie fan, we will be having a lot more zombie things. That's one thing I do want to get in touch with James after issue 3 is finalized and come up with a couple neat zombie specific things, because this is, a zombie story. And the last thing I want to touch base on that ties directly into the updates coming up. When we first got in issue number 1 and the stock and all the packages, I started recording. Now, I did have problems with one SD card, but I do believe I still have a lot of footage from that and some of the process, some of the behind-the-scenes stuff. And now, once we get issue 2 shipped off, make the announcements for issue 3, excuse me, I do want to start uploading those behind the scenes stuff. I'm getting a lot of requests for how to put a comic together for other people who are interested and other people who are just curious. So you guys let me know, put the suggestions, especially in this video. We have the obviously the behind the scenes stuff. I'm taking your suggestions for how to put a comic together, some different tips when putting a comic together, outlining and all that. But most importantly, and one of the things I'm most excited about, the commentary for issue number 1. I said I would do that with issue number 3 when that's released, but I thought we can get that done early. If issue number 3, we're going to make the announcement soon, why not just do it before it's released? What the hey, we'll just, count it as, because the whole idea is I'll do commentaries with the issues 2 issues ahead. So I commentate on issue number 1, we're releasing issue number 3. By the time I do a commentary on issue number 3, we're releasing issue number 5. So we have the behind the scenes, we have the tips and whatever you guys want to add on to that. We have the commentaries coming up. You guys let me know any other new or different suggestions relating to Doomsday Kingdom or the channel as a whole. I'm uploading another video tomorrow talking about this new microphone I got. It's not plugged up yet, but it is one sexy beast. This is it's a more professional. It's a, what is it, Blackout, the Blue Yeti. It's more professional. Right now I'm using the Blue Snowball, and I can't wait to see how my voice sounds in there and how crisp and clear and nice that sounds. The next thing we're going to do is an upgrade on the internet and the webcam. This way we can have, crisp images, high def image, whatever. It's late. The crisp images, high def stuff uploaded quickly, and also with the live streams. And then with Map Gaming, I want to be able to play some of the online games. We know the Walking Dead game, Overkill's The Walking Dead, will be a co-op game. It will be an online game, so I want to make sure the internet is strong enough to handle the live streaming, the online game, and if we do spill over into some Twitch and some other things like that. I have a lot of ideas. This summer's going to be really big. I've been saying it's going to be a slow crawl, but I'm hoping once we are finally up and running and we're doing everything I've been saying we're going to do, you guys will be like, oh, okay, okay, I get it now. This is good. Because trust me, wait till tomorrow's update video. If I can get everything aligned, it's not going to be just me. I want to start growing this where you'll see other faces, on the Map channel as well, not just me. So I want to make this, more some collaboration, but I also want to bring people in under the Map umbrella to do some projects, especially in this area. I'll talk about some more of that coming up. But yeah, Doomsday Kingdom, I am so very excited, but so also overwhelmed at the same time. It's a lot to do with the shipping, the orders, and I still got to get onto the website. I want to do a whole workaround on the website. That way when new visitors come, it's like boom, here's information. I also want to set up as we're releasing issues and we introduce new characters. I want you to be able as a reader to go, oh my god, okay, I could go to the website now and they'll put up a little biography of this character with some sketch images and behind the scenes stuff. I have all these big plans to do all that, and it's just finding the time to get it done. But this transition into going to the channel full time will, again, slowly, but we will get there. Once we are full time and everything's rocking and rolling, I'm really hoping that we will be able to dedicate the time to get all these big projects done. And that way, because a lot of the behind the scenes stuff, man, it's like you get so much done, but you have nothing to show for it, and it's so hard. It's easier to just be like, look at that, whole new website, you got all these biographies and pages and yada yada yada. But then you don't look at all the stuff behind the scenes where you're putting it all together, you're building it all up, you're getting it all out there. The idea is creative stuff, I don't know, it's just like, damn, I think that's why I've always loved hands-on stuff and creating stuff, because then you could be like, look, I didn't just waste my time, I did something. Anyway, so yeah, I hope I covered up everything I wanted to cover. I'm pretty sure I did cover it, but like I said, if you have an order in and you're like, where the hell is my order? I I could apologize 500 million thousand times. Trust me, I'm losing sleep over it. I want every single order to be out and just deal with, a random, something got lost in the mail here or there. I would prefer 1 or 2 packages be like, okay, let's resolve this with the post office, than having a handful of orders still yet to go out. So again, I do absolutely apologize, but I stand by, we promised something to sell, and that is what we're doing. You know what I mean? Because I know we have some new people who, it's only a handful of new people who came to the channel. They're comic book fans. They heard of the comic book. They jumped on it. They don't know me a whole lot. They don't know the channel a whole lot. And you know how it goes buying stuff online. Truth be told, there's some people who just don't fulfill their promises. They don't ship them out. But we have stacks of comics. We have stacks of trading cards. We have stacks of the signature series, the book, plates and everything like that. They're going out. My word is bond. They're going out. The only thing is the delay, and that's something I'm looking at for issue 3 to order well ahead of time. And you know what? I did forget something. How would you guys like a timeline of events? And I thought of this. My daughter didn't want to leave the house. I wanted to go out to eat. She didn't want to leave the house. She's playing Fortnite, being a little bugger, And she's like, order something where it's delivery. So I ordered a pizza, and it was on the screen while I'm working. And I was playing a video game, but while I was working, and it was telling me, they're making it, they're boxing it up, they're spitting in your cheese, and then, oh, look, they're on their way. And I thought, man, that would be better if, in full transparency, we can have something set up on the website where when you go there, you have an order in, we can have the dates. Oh, look, we're still taking pre-orders. Okay, we're done taking pre-orders. We ordered the stock from the printer. That's where we're at. Look at this. The printer came in, and we can upload images of it, and then you guys can see the process as it's unfolding. And as someone who's a purchaser, like if I'm buying this stuff, I feel like that would be something that would be, it would make me a little more relieved. Okay, I can watch the process. I might have to wait a little bit. I'm annoyed, but I'm at least relieved we're getting something. And, this asshole with a nose ring isn't ripping me off. You know what I mean? So I like that idea. You guys let me know if you like that idea. And like I said, this is a community thing. We grew this. So when I am asking for your suggestions, I legit am asking for suggestions. I know we're going to get some people saying, Ronnie, you're running the show. Do what you want, bro. In a way, I will. But on the same strength, we did this as a community. I definitely want the community's input on things we do. I think that idea of tracing the progress along, tracking the progress, I think that's the word I'm looking for. I like that a lot, especially if we're looking into going with a publisher, and then we have a big announcement coming up. It would be, you look on that instead of da-da-da, Anyway, all right. Thoughts and opinions in that comment box. You guys let me know what you think. And again, thank you so much for the support. And I do absolutely apologize for the delay. And it's something I will 100% work on to resolve for the upcoming releases. All right, let me smoothly move my mouse over here to try to shut this off without you guys knowing it, because I can't edit this video or else it'll take forever to pop up. And my mouse isn't working. What's going on here? How unprofessional, Ronnie. Oh, man. I don't know why you guys don't just unsubscribe. I honestly don't. I'm kidding. Kinda. Good night. Love you.